Thing is though, let's be honest about why we did this. So, I may have been in a polar opposite to nearly every single. But to be fair, you've only agreed to 2 before this.
So, yeah, I've only agreed. No, this is my 3rd one I've agreed to.
We've done 7 before. Overall, 7, right?
Out of the 7, I've only agreed to 3. Yeah.
And I've had Hitler, which I disagree with you with.
Yeah.
Whatever the other one was.
Mandela effect.
Mandela. Yeah. So, and that's based on personal experience. So I could only use my personal experience to explain the Mandela effect because it was too personal.
Yeah, Mandela effect is extremely personal.
So, and you had personal reasons to agree to it, and I had reasons to not agree.
Like tonight, no matter what evidence came tonight, I seen with my own eyes a TR3B in the 90s.
So I may have said, let's start this channel, and we're both putting as much effort each.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
But I am. Anybody who knows me would know that I am a huge conspiracy theorist.
Oh, just watch the moon landing video and see how deflated we both are at the end of the moon landing video. How much it personally hurt us and drained us for that video, like.
Because debunking that video was really hard for me because that particular video was something I actually held as truth for a very, very long time. As a conspiracy theorist.
That was my entry into conspiracy theories. That's my gateway entry, if you like, my gateway theory. And I've flipped and flopped so many times, and to sit and do it, and we approach every theory in the same way with the same meticulous approach. And even though I loved that theory, we came to the conclusion we did because that's how we approach everyone.
So I just want people to know that when I come to a conclusion, same with Badger, is I go into the particular thought about what I think, I'll investigate, and it may change my mind.
I never go in like, I know the moon landing was hoaxed, therefore I'm going to go find all the reasons it was hoaxed.
No, we don't do it that way.
We don't do it that way. We come from an unbiased viewpoint, even if we're biased in our opinions. Our opinions are always there to be changed.
Outside of the Paul McCartney theory, though, I think every other one, I would say, I had an inkling that could be true.
Yeah.
And I've only gone neck deep in something and gone, I'm discrediting myself. And do you know what? It hurts me a little bit to discredit myself, but I think it's the only way to be true to the channel is where I say, do you know what? I may have had a thought beforehand, but I've changed my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only way we can have any authority. You can't have authority without honesty. The moon landing, I went into the moon landing thinking it was hoaxed. Came out of it thinking it was not. Because I changed, it's hoaxed, it's not hoaxed, it is, it isn't, it is, it isn't.
Regolith.
Regolith fucking killed it for me. But it's that being honest and being open and going, yeah, I thought the moon landings were hoaxed and now I don't, and this is why, and I can never believe it was hoaxed again. Shows, and I think that moon landing one shows the toll it takes us to research. I think Denver Airport is a massive example of that. Yeah, we come at this open and honestly, even though we have, I thought TR3B existed before tonight. I've gone away, I've researched it, and it did change my opinion.
The same for me. I think, unlike nearly every other one done so far, I went to TR3B with an opinion, and nothing's changed my opinion. That's the difference tonight.
Yeah, I went to the moon landing with an opinion, and nothing changed my opinion until I got to Regolith. Regolith just destroyed and put me on the other side.
Yeah.
Mandela effect, I think I went in with an opinion. Nothing changed my opinion. But my research wasn't biased. The moon landing changed it. Hitler, I had no opinion on. I didn't know whether for or against.
So, you'll be interested to know, Hitler, my opinion changed to not believing.
Mhm.
Because my opinion before that was, I think Hitler made it to Argentina. My opinion changed in my research. So what we're saying is like when we do this channel and maybe I don't know, maybe this is not even the place to talk about it, but when we do this channel is actually
we
it's
give
a bit of
each
crux.
other, yeah, we give each other a question, right? So the last week was, does TR3B exist? Then we go away, and he turns up with his paper, I turn up my notes on my phone. We don't know what each other's got, as you've seen earlier with that wonderful 40 minutes.
Not bad.
But and this entire thing is unscripted. We don't have a script to go off. We don't know what each other's going to throw each other. So I have an opinion on TR3B before I went and researched it. I try going with an open mind. If I feel my research is confirming my belief, then I'll actively go and find stuff that disproves it, so I can get a nice middle ground on it. Then I come here, you throw your research at me, I throw your research at you, and then we come in. So we don't know. I could sit here and go, right, I think TR3B exists, I've got my research here, and I still think TR3B exists, but you could throw something at me that changes it.
Good.
And I'm running a change like that. And I think that's the way we do it, and it takes quite a drain on us emotionally sometimes, just to go, not emotionally, but maybe mentally, to just go like...
It's both though, because,
yeah,
you know, what people need to believe is, whether you watch his video with something in mind or not, is over the decades, I'm 40 in a few weeks, so I've invested in certain conspiracy theories for decades.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been an emotional and logical investment in that particular theory. And when I tackle, then when I challenge myself to go disprove my thought process on that particular theory, it's actually emotionally taxing. You may find that strange, like watching the video, but
like,
when you challenge your...
Doing some of that Mandela effect is quite a recent conspiracy theory, so I don't really have any real emotional attachment to it. But doing something like the moon landing, that's the first conspiracy that made me a conspiracy theorist. That's been throughout my life, where the flag moves, and when I was younger, and then when I got older I realised that's bullshit, and then you other Van Halen bell, and then there's bits that add to it, and the crosshairs behind the camera and stuff, and that's the conspiracy been through my entire life. So if you go back and watch that moon landing video, if you're not already, that moon landing video we have is, it's not just us sat here getting pissed and talking. That's clubbing my childhood to death in that video, really.
We debunk.
We do debunk ourselves sometimes.
Yeah, because I mean, this outro is not necessarily to do with this video, and I'm sorry that we're going off on one, but you know, I think the TR3B is a perfect example of both coming with with a thought where you came in going, nothing can much change my thought, and I'm not challenged with enough to change it.
Because I'd seen the TR3B, I've seen one. I've had an eyewitness experience of one. I believe I have. So no matter what research I took, can't take that eyewitness experience away from me. So this is probably the one I came in hard on. That I'd seen that, and all this research just kind of backed up what I'd seen. Now, am I biased in that? Probably. Like I the Mandela effect, because it's a personal experience. I didn't witness the moon landing, so I can take that from an objective point of view. I didn't witness Hitler escaping to South America or World War II, so I can take that from an objective point of view. I have no emotional involvement in it. The moon landing, while I didn't witness it, was my gateway to conspiracy theory, was my entry point into it. So it kind of killed that for me. kind of killed that childlike innocence in conspiracies for me.
That was the. Pardon me, jeez. The moon landing was the worst for me, without doubt. That was the big one, and the entry. Sorry. that was the entry into conspiracy, same as you, because everyone believed it. So when I debunked that one for myself, I came in to that video with you, having it debunked, hoping you proved me wrong.
And I was sat here going, I believe the moon landing is a hoax, but all my evidence says it wasn't. Please give me something of research that I can cling to. And we both felt each other that night and just went, no, there's no here.
So
there's none.
That for me was the weirdest, and I think for me it was like a milestone, pivotal turn in our channel for me, because that was both debunking a belief we both held together and going, we're both wrong.
You know, sometimes you go, oh, what was the moment you stopped being a child and started being a man? It's the moment I debunked the moon landing completely. That's when I lost my last childish.
It was hard.
It was hard.